beautiful day.
Razgatlioglu pole position in this race. This is about trying to control things today. Track temperature does change quite a bit, but more than anything else, it's the wind that picks up around 6 o'clock that really could be a factor in this one.
Decent start from Nicolo Bulliger from the middle row of the grid. Alex Lowe's moving across to block him. Danilo Petrucci will try to defend the inside line. Alex Lowe's able to outbreak Toprak Razgatlioglu, who looked a little nervous turning in there to turn one and has lost 2 places as a result.
Terrible start for Bautista. He's down about P15 at this stage and absolutely nowhere. He's battling with Rabat, Agador and Iannone. The Kawasaki in the hotter temperatures working much better than it has at any point in recent years, so Lowe's with a great start.
Just as a lap ago, Michael van der Mark tries to get down the inside of Nicolo Bulliger, but this time he's got it done, and Jonathan Ray wants to capitalise as well. Nicolo Bulliger's just lost out on 5th position with Jonathan Ray coming through. Now we see Toprak's pace unleashed as he comes off the final turn. Last of the late breakers, Toprak in towards turn 1. Watch out for Petrucci, it's going to be tight there. Alex Lowe gets the cut back on Razgatlioglu. Oh, Jonathan Ray! Oh, good save from Jonathan Ray. Here we go, start of lap 5. They're 3 abreast in the run down towards turn number 1. Who's the bravest? Petrucci, who emerges in front of Razgatlioglu and also in front of Alex Lowe. And Petrucci goes from 3rd to 1st. That's brave from Alex Lowe. But Razgatlioglu eventually rides him out of room. Alex Lowe then will have the opportunity in towards turn 5. Running wide, Toprak Razgatlioglu. Toprak struggling in the first third of this race 1. Razgatlioglu has another go on Alex Lowe. He's going to make the room for Michael van der Mark, and that's 2 BMWs now up into the podium position. Bautista from way back against Alex Lowe to make the pass. That's going to be for 4th position. It's Bautista who loves to play the long game, and at the moment he's nicely set. 1.2 seconds now his gap to the lead. Razgatlioglu with a little wheelie coming off the final turn. He's got the momentum. Razgatlioglu makes the pass on Danilo Petrucci. Can Petrucci get back through on the inside towards turn 3? Petrucci on the standard racing line, and van der Mark will come through. Into the braking zone side by side. 4P2 Petrucci recovers against Michael van der Mark. Petrucci moves to the inside. That's only going to give Bautista the racing line in towards turn 1. Who's deepest on the brakes? It's pretty level between them. Petrucci tries to pinch him up. Great cut back that from Alvaro Bautista. Petrucci will now have the inside into turn 3. Bautista lives to fight another day. He holds on to P2. His 11th consecutive victory in WorldSBK to match Jonathan Ray and Alvaro Bautista in the history books. He's had to work for it, but Toprak Razgatlioglu wins race 1 in Portimao. 0.8 of a second ahead of Alvaro Bautista. Superb comeback from Bautista from 13th at the end of the opening lap to take P2. Danilo Petrucci back on the podium.
First time I led a WorldSBK race. Tomorrow we will try again.
Race 1 provided some of the best action we've seen this season and a little more vulnerability for Toprak.
10-lap Superpole race usually means you're out there on the softest tyres available. Toprak isn't, Bautista isn't, Jonathan Ray isn't, and van der Mark aren't in those front 3 rows of the grid. We'll see if they've been able to make some progress compared to yesterday's race with that front end feel and the confidence on the brakes.
Petrucci goes in deep into that first bend. He moves across the path of Alex Lowe, but it's both Petrucci and Lowe who've got through on Toprak Razgatlioglu. And Alvaro Bautista, not the best of starts once again. He's only now trying to recover that P8. Watch for the acceleration off the final turn of Toprak Razgatlioglu, who's going to be deepest on the brakes in towards turn 1 as early as lap number 2. It's Toprak Razgatlioglu who goes from 3rd to 1st, captures Petrucci by surprise. Bautista should have too much speed though for Jonathan Ray, and he is through with a block pass into turn 3, and Jonathan Ray almost loses the bike. Danilo Petrucci through into 2nd position. No, Lowe's has run too wide. That was far from intentional, and he's lost now the last of those podium positions. As Alex Lowe's pulls alongside Michael van der Mark, Lowe's might have an opportunity here to recover that position. The final step on the podium, brilliant from Alex Lowe's, and now goes around the outside of van der Mark. Race for third position, goes to the checkered flag, and Lowe's holds on. Super ride from Alex Lowe's, but it's Toprak Razgatlioglu for the first time in WorldSBK. 12 consecutive victories as Toprak takes an afternoon Superpole race in Portimao. 20 races complete, no less than 14 of them won by Toprak Razgatlioglu. And in a new record run of 12 consecutive successes, only 2 have been taken by less than a 1 second winning margin. Not a good start again from Alvaro Bautista. Bulliger's not made a particularly sharp one either. What can Bautista now do? He moves to the middle of the track, will come under pressure from Andrea Iannone behind. He's pinched in the middle of the circuit there. There's some contact behind Bautista as well, with the 3 Yamahas scrapping after it. Danilo Petrucci assumes the lead, just as he did in the Superpole race. But he and Toprak Razgatlioglu both run deep through turn 3. Razgatlioglu gathers it up in time to cover the line ahead of Michael van der Mark. Van der Mark with the cutback coming off turn 4. Razgatlioglu runs well wide. Alex Lowe's comes through to capitalise. Interesting to note, Alvaro Bautista now up ahead of both Andrea Iannone and Danilo Petrucci. So Bautista released into P5. This surely is where Razgatlioglu...
He's lost a wing.
He clipped the back of Alex Lowe's down the straight. Bautista's through on van der Mark, but van der Mark has enough presence of mind to cover the inside line. Bautista now will come back at him through the late turns 2 and 3.
Toprak so wide through the last corner. That's part of that issue for the aero as well, just not being able to get that bike pulled in.
Bautista's made his move on Alex Lowe's as well for second position. Van der Mark immediately responds against Bulliger. Alvaro Bautista, so 0.4 of a second he's pulled back on Toprak Razgatlioglu. 2 evenly matched bikes in terms of top end strength, and Razgatlioglu with the braking advantage into turn 1 holds on defiantly at the start of lap 16. In towards turn 3, slowest corner on the circuit at 55 kilometers per hour. Bautista is through. He'll have the inside line now through turn 4. But will he go in too deep? Bautista's down from second position. The best opportunity that Bautista has had to add to his win tally, and it's squandered on lap 16, and Toprak Razgatlioglu can breathe a sigh of relief.
Right on board with Bulliger. You can see for Toprak, compared to normal, look at how much time you can pick up on him. It's just because he doesn't have that aero. He doesn't have the confidence in the bike to be able to push.
And where's Nicolo Bulliger as they cross the line with 1 lap to go? This could be key in the run to the checkered flag in 4 kilometers time.
Such good defensive riding for Razgatlioglu. He's not giving an inch here. He's not leaving a window for Nicolo Bulliger.
You can take a wing from Toprak Razgatlioglu, but you can't take a win from Toprak. It's 4 rounds unbeaten as Razgatlioglu extends his winning run by the narrowest of margins, less than a 1/10 of a second over Nicolo Bulliger at the checkered flag.
Beautiful day.